By the way, that's how I found every single person on my own team. I saw they were
Oh,
running.
nice.
I saw they were running an account and they're doing an awesome job. I'm like, wow, this guy's incredible. Or this girl's
Yeah.
incredible. Come on, let's work together, you know? It's such an easy way to identify talent. And usually this is the
Yeah.
case where it's just impossible. It's impossible to make money from a lot of these anonymous accounts in sub niches other than like one-off ads.
Yeah, no, exactly. I on Twitter you see that a lot, especially before the monetization program. There were so many accounts with hundreds of thousands of followers who basically made $0 from their account. Um, which is fine if that's what, obviously it's just a creative outlet for a lot of people, but I would have some accounts message me that had 400,000 followers and say, "Man, I really need to make some money from my account. What do I do?" And it is tough when built an audience and the whole time you've never sold anything or never had a service. It's very hard to, later pivot to selling something.
Yeah, seriously.
Whereas the accounts that, if you're always talking about how to make money on Twitter or wherever else, then that's like the one topic that will attract people who want to give you money. But yeah, it's definitely hard, especially for a parody account. It's hard to turn even a few 100,000 followers into any money directly.
Yeah, which is, also difficult because you have platforms like YouTube, which are just inherently built to make anyone money. People who
Yeah,
only get, a few thousand views a video do better than people who get millions of views on other platforms. Uh,
right.
and that's been the case for a long time. Now, I think pretty much every platform is I think by the end of next year, every single platform will be monetized in some way, shape, or form. Instagram's doing it in little sneaky ways. Obviously, Twitter's doing it. TikTok has their creativity program, which actually, for what it's worth, has like $1 CPM on 60-second videos, which when you get
Oh,
like a monster video, I'll just give an example. Sometimes just for fun, I'll cover like, big relevant trending subjects or whatever in the world. When the Titan submersible, when that thing happened,
yeah.
I collect a lot of weird stuff. I have like type 1 photos of the Titanic, so I knew a lot about the Titanic to begin with. I start making these 65, 70-second videos on TikTok. A couple of them blow up. One gets like 10 million views, and the next one gets a million views. It's $10,000 a video on TikTok.
Yeah.
Just like took 3 minutes to make, you know? So there is real money on TikTok for people who are like good at seizing moments. The problem though with that algorithm is your followers are worthless. So
Yeah.
there's no consistency, there's nothing to maintain. But I'm a big fan of the strategy of something big happens, you give it your all to make the most of that like day of action, and you just milk it because there is opportunity there, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, yeah, there's one key distinction is that you already had this background info of, knowing a lot about the Titanic. I don't think not anyone could have done that. So that's why I feel like people worry too much about trending topics when they're like, oh, well, this is trending. I gotta hop in.
You have to pick
Like,
your moments. Like I know a lot
right.
about probably 5 or 10 subjects, and
Yeah, exactly.
everything else I'm an idiot with. But like I know a lot about SpongeBob. I bought like all the artwork from the first season for SpongeBob. So I know everything about
Nice.
SpongeBob. I know everything about, Warren Buffett. I know everything about the New York Knicks, but pretty much everything else I don't know anything about, you know? So you
Yeah.
just got to pick your spots. But you're so right to point that out. Because if I had tried to do the same thing for uh Selena Gomez getting engaged, I don't know anything about Selena Gomez.
Right.
I'm super happy for her, but I don't know anything about her. I would be the wrong person to make those.
Right.
Whereas for you, like you were the perfect person to make that FTX content. There's nobody better in the world than you at being in the right place, the right time for that FTX content. I couldn't have done that. So you're right. It's all about just picking your spots and being ready for those moments.